Right, I want you to treat me as a pupil at the train stage.
Okay.
I've got a test on about 2 weeks' time.
Yep.
Yeah, my instructor who can't make it today. Well, he has got the same car as you, so I'm familiar with the controls. He said he's going to look at my the way I deal with pedestrian crossings, and he's going to have a look at my use of signals.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yep.
So he's going to look at my use of signals by indicator and arrow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you okay? The word picture.
Yep.
So what level am I?
Trained.
Yeah.
Test in 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Yep.
So you okay? Have a hand over to you?
Yep.
Yep.
Okay. Hi Tony, my name's Russ.
Hi, Russ.
Your normal instructor is not available today, so he's asked me to take his place. As you see, I've got the same car as him. All the controls are going to be the same.
Yeah.
I understand that you've been having some lessons for a little while, and you've got a test in about 3 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay. He's asked us to look at signals today. That's indicator signals as well as hand signals, and also pedestrian crossings. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. What can you? What sort of pedestrian crossings are there?
Controlled and uncontrolled.
Okay. And anything else?
What were crossings?
Yeah.
Yeah, the only two types I know are controlled and uncontrolled.
Okay. And what about controlled crossings? What type of crossings?
Oh yeah, there's loads of different types. There's
Yeah.
pelican, puffins, they're all named after birds.
Toucan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. What can you not do with crossings? What are the rules that you can't do with crossings?
You can't hit anybody on them.
You can't hit anybody on
Yeah.
it. No. Try and avoid that. What about overtaking? So you can't.
Oh yeah, you can't overtake within the zigzags, can you?
Yeah. And parking.
No, you're not allowed to park within the zigzags either.
Okay. What are the reasons for both of those?
Pedestrians wouldn't see you.
Yeah, danger to pedestrians. Okay. And how would you identify a crossing?
If it's a light control crossing, I see the boxes.
Okay. Beacons?
Oh, they're on the uncontrolled ones, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, you see black and white posts with the flashing yellow beacons at the top.
Good. Good. Okay. And so imagine you got a crossing approaching. What are we doing as we're approaching it?
Check the mirror
Yeah.
and scan the crossing.
Yeah. And maybe slowing down, preparing to stop if there's people around.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. All right. And what about signals? Tell me about signals. When would we use a signal?
Oh, when we're changing direction.
Okay. What if there's nobody there?
If I'm turning right or left, I still use one just in case a pedestrian appears.
We use a signal if it's going to benefit any of the road users. That could even be a pedestrian.
Yeah.
Okay, there's nobody there. There's no point using it.
Or even turning right and left.
If there's nobody there, there's no cars and there's no pedestrians, who's it going to benefit?
Yeah, I probably wouldn't go with. I can see where you're coming from with that.
Yeah.
With a learner driver, that would be
Okay.
a little bit of a dodgy road to go down.
All right. Keep clear of that bit then. All right. So what signals could we use, Tony?
Indicators.
What else?
Oh, he said to me he was going to talk about arm signals today.
Okay. More about the controls of the car. What other signals have we got?
Oh, brake lights,
Yeah.
reversing lights.
Yeah, good. So obviously they're indicators to other road users that
Yeah.
we're going to do a manoeuvre. And what about hand signals?
Yeah, I've had a look at them in the highway code, yeah.
Okay. Have you done them in a lesson yet?
No.
Okay. Okay. Well, when we're out driving, we'll have a look at those, and we'll park up and we'll have a go at them. And see,
No.
have a look at them. Okay.
Yeah.
Would you do that out on the road rather than here now?
Do you want me to have a run through them now?
We could do, but would we then have to run through them again while we're out there?
You'd offer.
Okay, so now's the time to do it.
Yeah.
All right. So you got the ignition on there, Tony. Just take that window down for me, please. All the way.
All right.
Okay. So if why would you use hand signals?
Oh, I think to reinforce the mechanical signal.
Okay, give me an example of when that might be.
Well, if I was turning right into a driveway just before a junction,
Yeah.
just to let people know I'm not going to the junction.
Okay. Can you demonstrate for me, Tony, a left-hand turn with a hand signal?
Left-hand signal. Oh yeah, stick my hand out and do this. It is.
Okay. And
Is that okay?
yeah, a little bit slower, and obviously it's got a flat hand. You drop in again.
Yeah. So just keep your left hand on the wheel. Yeah.
Yep.
Check the door mirror to make sure I don't get my hand chopped off.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then just watch the arm signal there.
Yeah.
Just that one in.
Okay. So you're going clockwise, flat hand
Clockwise, you never understand that. That way?
towards the back of the car.
Towards the back of the car, is it? No, it's forward, isn't it? In the direction the wheels are going.
Yeah, in the direction of the wheel. Okay.
Like that.
So rotating towards the front of the wheel. Yeah.
You did that for about 10 minutes.
No, just well, as long as is necessary.
3 seconds.
Yeah, a few seconds. What about a slow down signal, Tony? Can you demonstrate that for me? Just before you do, obviously check out the wing mirror there, that it's safe to put your hand down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and just have a quick look behind you.
You hold the wheel, isn't it?
Yeah, put your left hand on the
Oh,
on the wheel there, Tony. Just
Slowing
have a-
down. Oh, the band coming.
Okay. And just before you do, just put your head over your shoulder. Make sure there's no cyclist coming up your blind spot. You're gonna.
Yeah, I can see it in there. I wouldn't be able to put my head over my shoulder on a move, would I?
It's the whole arm, Tony, rather than the hand.
Oh, right.
Yeah. Okay, that's better. That's good. Okay, again, just for a few seconds.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. We'll have a go at that.
Just
bit.
turning left, that's slowing down.
Yeah, and right turn.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, what's
I'll check the mirror.
okay, good.
Oh, it's clear now.
Good. Yeah, bring it in now, Tony. Just a few seconds.
And I steer it with my feet, don't I?
No, and you got your hand on the.
Oh, right, sorry.
Your left hand on your wheel.
Yeah, so watch that.
I'm thinking you're going to be doing it stationary.
Sorry?
Yeah, I've got it into my head that you're going to be doing it stationary anyway. But maybe not.
Yeah, well, I'm doing. If I take my hand off the wheel stationary, then I might well do it the move, won't
Okay.
I? Right, so
Okay.
should we go and get some practice?
Set yourself up, Tony.
Yep.
Okay. What can you see in the rear mirror?
I can see the headlining at the top.
Yeah.
A bit of my head is straight. You can see a bit of yours. I can square the whole back window.
Good. And the driver's mirror?
I can see the door handle in the bottom corner.
Yeah.
I see a bit of sky. I see a horizon in the middle.
Good stuff. And the passenger mirror?
Again, I like to see the door handle in the bottom corner of the mirror. I see down the pavement,
Yeah.
and I can see the name of that cafe at the top.
Good. Okay. When you're ready, start up and we'll move on.
But just before we pull away out roll, you know those questions you asked me about how to identify and zigzag lines?
All going to be done on the move.
It's very easy for me to give you answers here while I'm sitting stationary,
It means nothing.
because there's nothing else going through my mind. But when I'm driving,
Yeah.
it can all be a blur, yeah?
Okay. All right.
Signal action. and turning right.
Turning right here, please, Tony. So, Tony, how can we identify a pedestrian crossing?
And we're going to turn left.
Left here, please.
Just get me to stop just on the left.
Okay. Pull over on the left here, please, Tony.
Those last two turnings, are they okay?
Don't think we're doing turnings.
Eh? Yeah, we did signals though, haven't we?
Okay.
I was wrong with the signals.
Alright. I've discounted it because I was concentrating on the crossings.
Yeah, I signaled the wrong way. Didn't
Okay.
I? Watch out.
Alright.
Turning left.
To the left at the junction, please, Tony. Tony, you've got your right-hand indicator on there. Take that, cancel that for me.
What's that? No, what's left?
No, cancel that, please, Tony. Just pause up a minute. These indicators. So if we're going left, which way is the wheel going?
Oh, that way.
Okay. Yeah. So if you're going that way, then knock the indicator down because we're going left. So it's naturally going to go down if you're turning the wheel that way. If you're turning right, it's going to be going up. Okay. What's the danger of signalling the wrong direction?
Oh, I could have confused them, couldn't I?
You can confuse them. You can confuse the car behind us or any cars on the junction.
Oh, right.
And if they think that you're going the wrong way or the other way, and then you pull out and cause an accident.
Oh,
Okay, so it's really important to get that right.
Yeah,
right.
no problem with that.
Do you think you'll be able to remember that? So if you're turning left here now, you're going to be grabbing the wheel to turn left, and it goes down. Yeah.
Oh, I'll have a go at the next one.
Okay. Good.
So on the next one, what are you going to do? You're going to give me a prompt, yeah?
A prompt, yeah.
And we're going to turn left.
So we're turning left here, Tony. So where's the indicator going to go down?
Yeah, I'm steering that way, so it's
Yeah.
going to go down.
Good. Good.
Oh, I got it now.
And what's the danger of not doing that correctly?
Well, if I'd have indicated the wrong way there,
Yeah.
they wanted to cross the road,
Yeah.
could have been a bit of confusion, couldn't it?
It could. And ultimately, worst case scenario, be an accident.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Good. So you got the right hand indicator on then, Tony, because we're moving out from hazard. Well done. Nice early braking there, Tony. What's going to be the benefit of that, of a bit of early braking?
Oh, it's always a benefit, isn't it?
Well, you're showing the signal, aren't you?
Yeah.
If you've got your brake, if you're covering your brake cover pedal, you're illuminating the brake
Oh,
lights on the
brake
back.
lights come on, yeah.
So brake lights are a signal.
Yeah.
So you're telling the vehicles that are behind us that you're slowing down. Yeah.
So was that good the way I indicated around them parked cars?
Yeah, because it gives the oncoming cars, that lets them know what you're doing, that you're not parking up, and that you're wanting to.
Yeah, I've done that a few times, and the people behind seem to get confused.
It depends on the road layout, Tony. That we'll have another look at that. There could be confusion if there's a junction there. They might think you're turning right.
What's the strongest form out of road? What's the strongest form of signal?
Position.
Yeah. Was that my priority there?
Yeah. You probably didn't need that signal on there, Tony.
Now am I going to turn right?
Turning right. What could other road users think with that signal?
I thought it was helpful to let them know I'm going around the parked cars.
Okay. But they could also think,
Sorry,
Tony, you need to get out of. What happened then?
I was trying to get the left signal on to come off the roundabout.
Okay, but what's the most important thing then?
Well, I have to signal to come off these mini roundabouts, haven't I?
Oh, the signal wasn't the priority, the signal was your road position. What's the danger of being over there into oncoming traffic?
Could have hit somebody.
Could have hit somebody. Yeah. So the priority is your position.
And we're going to turn left.
Okay. Turning left here, please, Tony.
But you had to signal coming off these mini roundabouts, though, haven't you?
Not if it's not going to be of benefit to anybody, Tony.
Oh, so I didn't need to signal then?
Not always. If it's not going to benefit anybody else, then don't signal. But the priority overall is your position in the road, because if it's going to be...
If it's going to be covered.
Okay.
I should have wanted to ask him.
Because if it's going to put yourself in danger because you're going over the other side of the road, well, what's the priority? Priority is the safety, isn't it? Turning left at the crossroads here, please, Tony. Good.
What was?
You're signalling.
Oh.
The way you signalled on the junction, your timing, it's all good. What you're thinking here, Tony?
Just say don't.
Don't. There's no need to signal here, Tony.
I'm reading a great big clue, but put my hand there, haven't I?
Yeah. Don't need to signal, Tony. You see this piece of road we've just gone through? There's a couple of pedestrian islands there.
Yeah.
There's no junctions either way.
And turning right.
Turning right at this junction here, please, Tony.
And turning left at the end.
Turning left at the end, please, Tony. So we've talked about indicators, Tony, and we've talked about...
Yeah, I've got the indicator on, haven't I?
No, you need your indicator on now, Tony, please.
I did, I indicated on approach.
It's cancelled itself, hasn't it?
Nice.
I think it cancelled itself, but we still need that indicator on for these,
yeah, I didn't
for these
notice.
vehicles here.
You could give you some kind of warning, wouldn't you?
Well, you can hear the clicking and it.
Oh yeah, I can hear that now.
You got an audible...
Not very easy, you got the radio on, though, is it?
No. You got an audible noise then to let you know it's on. What can you see ahead of you here, Tony? You're scanning ahead of the road.
The man crossing the road.
Okay, and beyond that?
That mini stopped.
Okay, what about a pedestrian crossing there? Okay. How can you identify pedestrian crossings?
What type?
Any? Which ones? Which ones can you tell me about?
The uncontrolled ones are you look for posts with yellow beacons on top.
Okay. Uncontrolled ones?
You see the boxes on the lights.
Okay. And what are the rules about what you can and can't do? Or sorry, what can you not do at a pedestrian crossing?
You should stop for pedestrians.
Say again, sorry.
You should stop for pedestrians.
Stop for pedestrians, yeah. And what about overtaking? What's the danger of overtaking?
I'm pedestrian on the same.
Yeah. We've got a pedestrian crossing here.
Oh, we have. Oh,
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
You got the zigzag there.
Oh, I see
You got
the
your
zigzags,
zigzag
yeah.
junction there.
Yeah.
He is parked there. It's not ideal he is there. He's a road working vehicle, but do you see how it's hampering the crossing?
So that's how I identify him by the zigzags.
Yeah, you got the zigzags, you got the beacons, and you see that person who just crossed the road there. They were over halfway before we could even see that they were there. So if you're overtaking,
Oh, right, yeah.
you've got slow down, please. Slow down. Pedestrian crossings, you slow down on the approach. The reason you're slowing down is because little Johnny might be in his house there, and he runs out.
I didn't want to slow down too much because that van was very close behind me, I think.
He's behind. We need to worry about what's ahead of us. So little Johnny runs out of his house and you kill him on the pedestrian crossing. That's down to you, not him behind you. Okay, so you've got to slow down on the pedestrian crossings. You be prepared to stop. So you're easing off
So
on
when
your
I see a
approach.
crossing,
Yeah, you're not speeding up. You're ready to slow down. You're easing off your speed a little bit. You're not accelerating through. The reason being, why we're doing that?
I suppose somebody could come running out of a shop, I suppose.
Yeah. Yeah. There might be a hazard that you haven't seen.
Sorry?
There might be a hazard that you haven't seen initially on your scanning. So if you're slowing down or preparing to stop, you've got more time to deal with that hazard.
So you just scan on approach.
You're scanning the approach and you're scanning all the time as it's coming across. As you're approaching the crossing. So we covered overtaking, that you couldn't do that. What else can you not do on a pedestrian crossing? Just a bit of a clue about-
Oh, what that lorry done, parked.
Yeah, parking there.
Yeah.
And what's the danger of that?
I had a job seeing the crossing.
Exactly that. You're straight on at the roundabout here. Your view of the crossing is obscured and it's a danger to pedestrians. Okay. What can you see ahead, Tony, please?
Just going to pull up.
Just pull up on the left here, please, Tony.
Right out roll for a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the MSM routine on approach to crossings, isn't it?
Yeah.
First thing we do is check the mirror, isn't it?
Okay.
Yeah. Get the scan.
Right.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Are you watching my left hand?
Not all the time.
What was the benefit of indicating off that roundabout there?
Or the mini one.
Yeah. There's absolutely none, was there?
No.
Pretty much 3/4 of the car was already in the road before the indicator got a chance to flash, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, so as we're approaching, watch me.
All right.
Yeah?
Yeah. Okay. Okay, Tony, we've got pedestrian crossing ahead
Oh
of
yeah,
us.
let's see the beacons, yeah.
So, as with this, as any other hazard, what are we doing on our approach to it?
Scanning.
Yeah. What about mirror?
Oh, check the mirror, yeah.
Yeah. Did you do that? No.
I can't remember.
No, you didn't. So any approach to any hazard, especially pedestrian crossings, which we're covering at the moment, first thing you do is you're checking your mirror. Why are you checking your mirror?
To see how close he is behind me.
Yeah. And if you haven't checked your mirror, what's the danger?
He's very close behind me, and I don't know it.
Yeah.
I wouldn't get the chance of breaking earlier, would
Okay. So we've got a crossing coming up ahead of us, Tony. Talk me through what you're doing.
I? Oh yeah, I see the beacons.
Yeah.
Checking the mirror.
Have you done it? Come on, let's do it, Tony.
Oh, sorry, yeah.
Yeah, let's do it.
Scanning.
Yeah.
Slow right down.
No need to slow right down, but just ease off a little bit, and you're certainly not accelerating. What's the danger of doing what you've just done? What could be behind us?
Oh,
Yeah. Because if he's in a big vehicle and he's got a height advantage and he can see the crossing, he's going to be in the back of you because he thinks it's clear. Straight ahead at the junction, please. Tony, there's no need to signal here. We're going straight on.
Yeah, trying to avoid touching your people or examiner here. Otherwise you end up with an operation year tree. Roundabout, we're going to turn right all the way around the roundabout back down the other side.
Turning right at this roundabout, Tony, and coming back on yourself down the other side.
So I don't need to indicate to come off the roundabout.
You got your right hand indicator on, Tony?
It is it.
Yeah, good.
So I don't need to indicate to come off.
No, you need your left hand indicator on now.
Do I?
On now, yeah, because you've got these vehicles here, so they need.
Of course, yeah.
He needs to know what you're doing, doesn't he? What about your man behind you? Does he need to know what we're doing as well?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 1 minute. Straight on.
Straight on, please, Tony. Across the roundabout. No indicator, Tony. Why? We're going straight on. Who would that benefit if you're going to put an indicator on then? No, you don't need it. What can you see ahead, Tony?
Oh, I see them beacons.
Yeah, and what does that represent?
Crossing.
Okay, so what we're doing on the approach?
Check the mirror.
Mirror, please,
Oh,
Tony.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On scan.
Scan in. No.
I've done speed up, he says, for you.
No. What's the danger of speeding up there, Tony?
Somebody could come running out of one of those houses or one of those shops.
Yeah. You hit them and kill them, you end up in prison. Not worth it. So just ease off on the approach to these pedestrian crossings. Don't speed up. What type of controlled crossings are there, Tony?
Loads.
Can you name any of them?
Coffin, Pelican.
Toucan.
And we're going to turn right.
Turning right here, please, Tony.
Is it really important to know the names?
Well, it might come up on your driving test and your theory test.
I've done my theory already.
Yeah. It's important to know what they're used
They're
for.
all the same anyway, aren't they?
They're all allowed.
Apart from that, the Toucan, one cyclist can use them, isn't
And there's horses as well. Different purposes.
it? And turning left.
Turning left here, please, Tony.
Just get me to stop on the left.
Pull over on the left here, please, Tony.
Yeah, so we had a rundown.
Yeah.
I managed to get the signal on nearly every mini roundabout, even though my hand was there, yeah? That's your chance to stop me doing it, isn't it?
Yeah.
And if you came back at me and asked me why am we indicating there, or you have to indicate off many roundabouts, well, I don't, do I?
No.
Because, you know, the car's pretty much already there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, then we went back around the roundabout. What would be a good question on approach to the next mini roundabout? See what learning's taking place.
Are we gonna signal or not?
Exactly. Yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, so obviously initially you were missing out big time on the mirrors on approach, yeah?
Yeah.
That's got to be the first thing I've got to do, yeah?
Yeah.
On this subject, that's the only time the mirrors actually come into it, is when dealing with pedestrian crossings, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, I must check that mirror, I must know what's happening behind, yeah?
Yeah.
And I must scan, yeah?
Yeah.
And yeah, quite rightly, you brought up controlled crossings. There isn't any in this area.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's two main types really, isn't there? There's the puffin and the pelican.
Yeah.
There is a difference between the two, you know what they are?
Puffin and a pelican.
Yeah.
Pelican has got a button on it.
Well, they've all got buttons on them.
Yeah.
There's a difference in the light sequence.
Okay. The orange.
Sorry?
The orange.
Yeah, at a pelican, which we haven't got many
Yeah.
left now. They're fading them out. What's the light sequence on a pelican?
Flashing, isn't it?
Yeah, what comes after the red?
Amber.
Flashing amber.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does a flashing amber mean?
It's going to go to green.
Yeah, what does it? Yeah, what does a flashing amber mean to me as a motorist? Do I have to sit there and wait until it goes to green?
No, if there's nothing on the crossing, then go.
That's the kind of information you want to be finding out
Okay.
about me, yeah.
Yeah.
With the puffin, the pedestrian user-friendly ones,
Yeah.
it's normal traffic light sequence, isn't it?
Yeah.
That makes sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, the same rules apply. Zigzag lines. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can actually see the boxes on approach on the right-hand side on approach to a puffin or a pelican.
Yeah.
On the puffin, which is the pedestrian user-friendly one, if somebody presses the button, a little red light comes on just above the button.
Yeah.
That tells me if somebody's pressed the button, yeah?
It's going to change. Yeah.
On the pelican ones, it's got the all-style boxes with the weight sign on.
Yeah.
So if somebody presses the button, the weight sign will be on, yeah?
Okay.
That's useful information, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
So, let's run around that route again.
Okay.
Yeah, you really need to be coming back at me and check what learning's taken place, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
Agree?
Yeah.
Because what have we got in a couple of weeks' time?
Testing through it.
Yeah.
Tell me about the rules, Tony, on what you cannot do at a pedestrian crossing.
No, you can't run a pedestrian over, can you?
No? What else?
No, you can't stop on the crossing.
Can't stop on the crossing.
No.
Pedestrians on it, you've got to stop.
And turning left.
Turning left here, please, Tony. And what else? One more.
I can't remember.
Overtaking?
Oh yeah, can't overtake.
Yeah. So what's the dangers of overtaking?
Oh, the pedestrian standing there on the left wouldn't see me.
Yeah. Good. And on your approach, what should you be doing?
Checking the mirrors
Yeah.
and scanning.
Yeah. And the last bit? Easy enough. Okay, got a crossing here, Tony. Mirror.
Oh yeah, mirrors,
Yeah.
Scanning.
Scan in.
I'm not going. If I'm not going that fast and there's nobody standing there, do I need to ease off?
No. No, that was appropriate what you did there, Tony. You got a good view. Just carry on. But if there's any doubt, just ease off. You've got to be able to stop in the distance that you can see. Yeah. And there's always that element that somebody could come running out of a shop or a house, little Johnny straight across the road. You're going too fast and you can't stop in that distance. You're going to kill him. Yeah.
So would you like me to tell you when I see a crossing ahead?
Yes, please.
Oh, I see beacons.
Okay. So what we doing?
Yeah, checking the mirror.
Check it, please, Tony.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Scanning.
Yeah.
Nobody there.
Good. So how do we identify crossings, Tony?
zigzag lines, black and white posts with the beacons,
Yeah.
or if they're controlled with the boxes and the zigzag lines.
Okay. Did we need that signal there, Tony?
Yeah.
Huh?
Probably not.
Probably not.
Yeah. It'd be nice if you stopped me doing it before I got it, wouldn't it? I thought it would help people. And turning right,
Turning right here, please,
all the
Tony.
way around the roundabout, back down the other side.
Turning right all the way back down, please.
Need a signal there, don't
Yeah. Left signal there, please,
I?
Tony.
I did.
It cancelled itself before you
Oh.
got there.
Front of my car was already in here, wasn't it? I've got one of them school signs near my house.
Okay. What does it mean?
School.
Okay. So you've got a school. What could be around this
Straight
corner?
on.
Straight on here, please, Tony. Tony? Not necessary, is it?
Nice of you asked.
Why is it not necessary?
It'd be nice if you asked. Not an approach, yeah?
Let me know when you can see a pedestrian
Oh, I
crossing.
see on the head now.
Okay, so what's the procedure?
I'll check the mirror.
Good. What else?
Scan.
Yeah.
Would you speed up, Tony?
No. Would you speed up, Tony?
No.
What sort of pedestrian crossing was that?
Uncontrollable.
Okay. So the school thing back there, what do you often get with schools?
Children and teachers.
Yeah. What else? What could be on the road?
The road.
Yeah.
We have a lollipop person there around the corner from me.
Okay. Sometimes you might have a lollipop person if you've got traffic islands, but you could have a pedestrian crossing there for the kiddies going to school.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a good indicator that there might be a pedestrian crossing around.
They have to stop for them.
Yeah. It's, well, if there's people on it, the same as any other pedestrian crossing. But the lollipop people, you have to stop for them, don't you?
Straight on.
Straight on, please, Tony. Are we going to signal it or we're not, Tony?
Oh, I think you said I don't need to.
Don't need to. Do you see these boxes on these traffic lights, Tony?
Oh, on the right, yeah.
Yeah. That's what are they?
Oh, Fred said they've got a pedestrian element built into the traffic lights.
Okay. So you see those lights on there?
Yeah.
So
Fred said when the lights go green, just make sure none of the pedestrians are running against the.
yeah, running across the road.
Yeah.
So that's in your scanning, isn't it? When
Yeah.
when you're driving, you're scanning.
Yeah.
It gives you something to look out for you because you can see that people do cross there. So it's an indication that there's an extra hazard there. Just let me know when you can see the next pedestrian crossing, please, Tony. So what are the things you can't do on a pedestrian crossing?
I'll park on the zigzags.
Yeah,
Or overtake.
good.
But it's okay to park the other side of the at the crossing.
Can't park on the zigzags at all, either side.
Oh, I see another crossing.
Okay, so what are we doing on the approach?
Mirrors.
Okay,
And scanning.
good. What about the speed?
Don't speed up.
Good. Last couple of crossings, Tony, you've done really well. Can I hand that back over to you now?
Yeah, no, I'm in that now, yeah.
Yeah, good.
And we're going to turn right.
Turning right here, please, Tony. Tony,
Yeah.
what's happening with the signal?
I'm going to give it a good time.
We're going to signal or not?
Yeah.
Okay. Where should we be signalling if we're turning right there? How many car lengths back do you think?
Well, I'm not good at counting car lengths.
Maybe about 6 to 8 car lengths back there.
Yeah, if I haven't got any cars, I get confused.
Okay. So what's the danger of not signalling?
I did signal.
But it was way too late. So what's the
people,
danger?
People wouldn't have turned 3-8.
Yeah. And if there was a car behind us,
And we're going to turn left at the end.
turning left at the end here, please, Tony. So if there was a car behind us and that signal had come
Could you
on.
help me?
Yes.
Turning left?
Okay, so we're turning left here, Tony. So about now is the
Oh,
the
about
time.
now?
Yeah.
Oh, about that distance?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. That's about 6 to 8 car lengths.
Yeah, I never count car lengths
Okay.
because they're not always there, are they?
But you see where we put it on back there?
I did, yeah.
That's the
Measured
type
that
of distance
yeah.
that we need. And what's the reason for that, Tony?
Give people time to react.
Yeah, let them know what you're doing.
There's only occasions that I indicate late. And turning left.
Turning left here, please, Tony. So when we're going to put the indicator on? I
There's
think that was about right.
only occasions that I indicate late.
When you indicate late.
Yeah.
Possibly going round a roundabout, because when do you signal when you're coming off a roundabout, the exit one, you don't want to put it on too soon, do you? Because you want to make it crystal clear that which junction you're going off. If you're signalling too early, they might think you're going on the junction before.
And we're going to turn left at the end.
Turning left here, please, Tony. When are we putting the indicator on? Good.
So if I had a road there,
Yeah. Okay. If you've got a road there, yeah, as you say, yeah, we're putting a late indicator on then.
Oh, right.
Because if a chap's behind us in his car, you might think you're going up there.
is there any occasions where you indicate a lot earlier than normal?
Speed. If you're on a motorway or you're on an A road,
Oh, yeah, that's
yeah,
what- that's
and you're
what I
coming
see
off
my
a slip
wife
road,
do. Yeah, she
so you
does
got your 300 yard marker,
Yeah.
200 yard. If you put the indicator on at a 300 yard marker,
that. Turning left.
then it's because you're trying at the higher speed, you're driving at the higher speeds, then it gives people more of a
Oh.
indication as to when you're going. So tell me, when we're coming up down the end here, Tony, when you're going to put your indicator on. Okay.
And we're going to turn left.
Turning left at the end, please, Tony.
I'd say just after that speed bump. And now.
Yeah. That's about
And
right,
left of
Tony.
the road before now.
Yeah, good. So if there was a road there, Tony, what's the danger of putting the indicator on before that junction?
People behind might think I'm turning in there, or people coming out of there might think I'm turning in there, pull out in front of me.
Good, good.
I was having a brush up on my highway code last night,
Yep.
and I saw a flashing amber
On what was it on?
on a controlled crossing.
Okay.
I wasn't quite sure what that meant. I fell
Okay.
asleep before I got to read it.
On some pedestrian crossings, you'll have a flashing amber light. Do you know what crossing that would be?
I think it's a pelican.
Okay. Do you know what the flashing amber means?
No, that's what I was asking
Okay.
you. I fell asleep before I read the
All
answer.
right. So if a pedestrian has been on that crossing and they've got across, before that light goes to green, it'll go to flashing amber. And what that means to you as the driver, if that person is still on the crossing, if it's an old lady and she's going over really slowly, you can't go because there's somebody still on the crossing.
And turning right.
Turning right here, please, Tony.
The second one, that's been the first.
Good. Good use of indicator there, Tony.
Oh, so I can go if she's off the crossing, yeah?
She's off the crossing and it's
Right.
clear.
If she's on the crossing, I have to wait.
Yeah, you got it. No, don't wave him on, please, Tony.
I know him, he's my next door neighbour.
What's the danger of waving him across?
No, I know him. He's my next door neighbour. Just be polite.
It's an absolute no, Tony. We're not going to wave pedestrians on in any circumstances. What's the danger of doing that?
I just thought it was polite.
His safety is the priority.
I know him.
If you
He's
wave
really-
him on,
And turning
what
left.
about the car coming the other way? Left here, please, Tony. If he hasn't seen him, then you've just killed your neighbour, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
So it's an absolute no. Never wave a pedestrian on. Yeah, it might be a nice gesture to you, but if you killed him at the end of the day because the guy coming the other way hasn't seen him,
Yeah, he's my drinking buddy. He's not my neighbour.
okay.
And he sits around tonight as well.
So please don't wave. If you kill him, he ain't going to buy you around, is he?
Yeah.
So please don't do it. So you're flashing amber light at your Pelican Crossing, Tony.
Yeah,
What does
the
it mean?
crossing's clear, I can go.
Yeah, and if Mrs. Jones is pushing a shopping trolley across it, what does it mean?
I'll wait.
Yeah, good.
Until.
Tony, I think you've nailed these signals now. You're approaching your junctions, you're putting them on the right time, you're putting the right indicator on. Can I leave that with you?
Yeah.
Good.
And we're going to turn.
Turn your left here, please, Tony.
I won't wave these because I don't know them.
And you wouldn't wave them on anyway, would you? So what would be the danger of waving them on?
No, yeah, they might get hit by a bit. They're in coming out of the test centre, wouldn't they?
Yeah, good.
Is that okay for him to swing around in front of me like that?
When we turned round, he'd already started that manoeuvre, so you've done the right thing in holding back there and letting him complete his manoeuvre before we go in. If we'd have gone in, it would really complicate things,
Yeah.
wouldn't it? So just hold back and let him do what he's doing.
I'll turn this around my own, okay?
Okay.
Let me get me to stop on the left.
Stop on the left, please, Tony, just before the bin.
So how do you feel that went?
Not as good as the first one, I think.
Have you any idea why? How many times did I get that indicator on coming up to these roundabouts?
Yeah, I wasn't telling you.
Sorry?
I wasn't telling you the
You
right
weren't
thing.
noticing it, were you? I didn't just go straight over and bang the signal on, did I?
Not at first, because I was concentrating on pedestrian crossings. I kind of like put the signal bit into the back of my mind.
Yeah, I mean, let's say we're doing junctions.
Yeah,
What's the routine on approach to a junction?
there is signal. Position.
Yeah. So you need to be watching all that, didn't you?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, you've
Yeah,
already
right.
identified the junction. Then you need to be watching your student, didn't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
Agree?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean the pedestrian crossings weren't handled too bad. The biggest error was let me approach without checking the mirrors, yeah?
Yeah.
I had to actually bring it up, didn't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a potential hazard, isn't it?
Yeah.
You must always check your mirror first, yeah?
Okay.
Yeah, if we'd have nailed that on the run down to the large roundabout where we came round and come back on ourselves,
Mm.
well then you could have started questioning me about it. You know, are you going to indicate off this roundabout? Oh no, and why? Why it's unnecessary? Because on one of them there was actually a road immediately just afterwards, eh?
Yeah.
You know, I was giving you lots of clues. I was going to do it, man. My fingers were hovering over there, and
Mm.
I wasn't getting a mention, yeah.
Yeah.
So I learned by that.
Okay.
Yeah, why do you reckon I beckoned that pedestrian across?
To see if I was going to pull you up on it.
Did it get mentioned at all during the?
We didn't mention it on the on crossings.
No.
Yeah. Okay.
I thought I was going to get mentioned at one point
Mm.
when you said, "What must you not do at a crossing?"
Yeah. I think if we'd, I don't think we've approached one where there's a pedestrian waiting.
But where can pedestrians cross?
Anywhere they want.
Anywhere, yeah. Feel like a martini over it, didn't it?
Yeah.
Any time, any place, anywhere, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, the subject doesn't only cover pedestrian crossings; it covers pedestrians as well, doesn't it?
Yeah. Should have covered it.
Yeah.
Yep.
If I had a safe opportunity and we had stopped at a crossing, and we didn't, and there had been a pedestrian standing there,
Yeah. I should have brought it in when I was telling you what are the things you can't do on a pedestrian crossing. I should have brought it in there.
you could have asked. At the level I'm at, you could have asked, you know, would I beckon a pedestrian across? Because I've got a test coming up in a couple of weeks' time, haven't I?
Yeah.
And listen to my answer.
Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, with the signals, I didn't go along with the car links. It's better if you tell me, right, we're turning left at the end here, indicate now. And then I'll be able to start judging that distance, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
And then you could probably take it a little bit more deeper as soon as you get a chance. Is that always going to be, is that black and white?
Mm.
It's not, it's a great big grey area, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay.
There is occasions where the signal's going to be delayed, isn't it?
Yeah.
And there is occasions where I do have the signal a lot earlier, i.e. speed.
Yeah. Okay.
Any questions on that?
Didn't cover hand signals either, did we?
Sorry?
Didn't cover hand signals, did we? Didn't get to that bit.
Yeah, at least offer the hand signals, yeah?
Yeah.
So would you like to drop your window down, we'll have a go at these arm signals.
Yeah.
If the examiner turns around and says, is it okay, we leave until next week, just back off and leave it, yeah?
Okay. That been a knockdown for not mentioning it again?
It's not a big knockdown, but you wouldn't be getting a 6.
Okay.
And even if we're not going to use arm signals, could it not be brought up about when the arm signals might be a benefit?
Yeah, we should have talked about it.
Yeah, no, there's two
On the move.
occasions
Yeah.
that I can think of. If you look there, if that's my driveway,
Mm.
and I'm driving down this road, and it's quite a fast road, and I indicate right, people behind are going to assume that I'm going to the junction at the end, yeah?
Yeah.
But if I stick my arm out the window,
Yeah.
they're so unused to seeing an arm signal that they might think, hang on, what's he doing? Because it breaks up the line of the car, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So they might well say, I reckon he's turning into that big driveway there, yeah?
Okay.
Or if I'm coming up to either a controlled or an uncontrolled crossing, and I see a vehicle coming towards me really fast, and I see a pedestrian stepping onto the crossing,
Mm.
if I get my window down and I give it a slowing down stop signal, the vehicle coming towards me might just spot it, mightn't they?
Yeah. Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. To a degree.
Any questions?
No.
But watch me a little bit more.
You're watching you like a hawk now.
Sorry?
You're watching you like a
Yeah,
hawk
I was getting a little bit. I was hanging over there, and I think I was going to tell you no, none of the signal area. Yeah,
now. Mm. Okay.
yeah, because Because on the way down to the big roundabout where we done a complete right hand turn,
Yeah.
that should have been sorted out. Then as we're coming back, then you could have been going, are you going to signal this mini roundabout? Oh no, it's not necessary, yeah?
Yeah. Okay.
But it never really happened, did it?
All right.
Yeah, initially, on the first couple of crossings, make sure that I can identify, yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's really important that you know that I can identify. Because don't forget, you've never seen me drive before, have you?
No.
You're filling in from a regular instructor, yeah?
Okay.
Any questions on that?
No, that's fine.
Oh, I'll give that a pass.